hope everything gets loaded because I have a really slow internet. But first things first. So strategy. I want you guys, if you want, you can write it down, of course. I have like three strategies that I would love to share with you guys. And first things first, it's risk management. All right, this is very, very, very important in crypto. Yeah, I think everybody agrees with that. Risk management is for me the most important part when you are trading, when you are investing. All right. Now, the first thing you have to write down is, of course, you never risk what you cannot afford to lose. Okay. I think that's really important. So playing with money that you need to pay your rent with, or you need to pay whatever you need to pay with it. Yeah. That's a no-go, guys. Okay. Because investing and let's say diving into crypto, it's not the idea to get to become a millionaire by tomorrow, right? It's for a long term, and we try to learn a skill set, that we can of course forever use, and to make sure that we, in the later days on, we have a better life. All right, so never risk anything that you cannot afford to lose. Now, also for the idea, if you're looking into projects like Dante mentioned, you have the main cap, mid cap, and low cap coins. I'm going to dive later into it, how you could look at this and how you could invest to it if you have an account of a certain amount, and the percentages you could use in these caps. All right. So now for leverage traders amongst us, I think a lot of them know that we like risk max, 2% per trade. Most of you guys just use 1%, but that's only pure for leveraged. Okay. And for the exchange ideas, we can discuss later. And then, yes, the third thing that you have to write down is your emotions. Okay. I think a lot of people struggle with this. Emotions in trading. It's whether fear we struggle with, or greed, both of them. And they're very dangerous. Okay. And that's why I think it's very important to talk about a strategy. Okay. So fear and greed, we're going to try to deal with it by using a proper or a good strategy. Now, the first strategy that I want to explain, and which is very conservative, of course, which is very, very conservative. Okay. Is basically getting into a project, yeah, or a coin or a token, yeah, and just hold it, right? You buy it low and you just hold it for whenever you want to step out of the project, yeah. That's really conservative. When is it time to step out? Of course, yeah, you have to dive into the theory, and you have to learn about how you can measure stuff and where a project potentially go to, yeah, to then take profit, yeah. But very, very conservative is just buy coins you believe in. You read the white paper, you did your research, you believe in the project, and it's time to get in. It's a good price, like Dante mentioned already, like Alex sometimes mentions. Okay, the time is right, you get in and then you hold it, yeah, for maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, however, or how long you want to hold it, that's really up to you. Okay, that's really, really conservative. Now we have another very conservative way of a strategy, which is basically stepping into a project, yeah, and when a project is like 20-30% in profit, you could take profit already. That's also very conservative, yeah. And that's the second idea that I want to show you guys, is that let's dive into Phantom, okay? Because a lot of people are diving into Phantom now, so let's take that as an example. All right. Now, let me remind you, I'm gonna delete everything, boom, because we can draw it anyways, back. Okay, cool. Let's say Phantom. I'm going to go to the daily. Remember, the first idea, people buy low. Doesn't matter where it is. Yeah. Let me see. People buy it here, for example. Okay. And they just hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it forever. Probably when it reaches $5, they say, okay, I'm gonna cash out. That's a very, very, very conservative idea. Okay. What is number two now? What is number two? Number two is basically that. Sorry, and I have a delay here. Yeah. Okay. Let's say strategy number two. Strategy number two says like, okay, guys, let's say you bought it here, all right, at let's say $1 for one phantom, yeah. And what we're gonna do, we're basically gonna hold this project, yeah, and up to what did I say, like 20-30%? Let's say 25%, okay. And basically, you're gonna take your profit there already. Means that when Phantom reaches $1.30, yeah, you could take profit. That's 30% already from your initial investment. It's around there. So if you invested $1,000, you're gonna probably have $1,300 out of it. So I think that's a good deal, right? I would be happy with $1,000,000. Okay. Now we are in crypto, we are familiar with crypto, and 20-30% is something that we see every day, right? So I don't have to make it up. I think all of you agree that 30% is very easily, we do it every day. So this is, like I said, a very conservative way of investing. Now, what I think is quite interesting is the third option is a moderate risk. Yeah, let me. Okay, what is that idea? That idea is, again, let's say we bought the Phantom around the $1 level, right? And instead of taking profit at a 30% or 25%, we could hold it, and anything between, let's say, 50%, yeah, that's going to be up to here, yeah, right here and here. Okay, let me say, voila, here, this area. Okay, that's 40, between 40 and 70%, yeah, which is quite interesting. Which means that if you invest $1,000 here, yeah, $1,000 here in this area, you could potentially take profit here, 70%, yeah, let's say $1,700 dollars there profit. It's $700 profits here, right? Which is interesting because I believe it's really, really, really good. So that's the third idea. Now, the last idea is a very aggressive one, okay? And it's really up to you, guys. I'm just giving you the ideas, what you could do, what the ideas and potential ideas are. But the last one is a quite aggressive one, is what most of us actually do, yeah? We basically buy, let's say at a certain area. In this example, we buy at $1, all right? And what do? We basically hold it, yeah? So we make sure we can, with everything what we learned in the academy, yeah, we would use, voila, we would use our Fibonacci, for example, and we would say like, hey, come on, this is our target areas here, yeah? So we would mark it up as a target, all right? And voila, from when price reaches there, for us, it's a very good investment, yeah, and we're going to take profit there, yeah. Okay, so let us measure that very quickly. And most of the time we're talking about it's an estimated 75% up to 100% of your initial investment. So in this case it would be 155%, guys. So this means it's more than doubling your money. Okay, so in this case, if you would invest at $1,000 here, all right, let me show you guys. Voila. If you would invest $1,000 here and you would take profit here, that's 155%. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it very, very simple. which is how quickly calculated, 2,500 and a bit. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, cool. So that's quite an amount. That's quite interesting, you know. Now, I want to make clear it is important to, at a moment, to take profit. You know why? Because then you realize that you actually are doing it for something, yeah. And to come back on the very first, a very conservative way of investing, you know, if you would start here, you would buy one phantom and it ends up here, you know, with one phantom being $3.40. That's all good. That's all amazing. But I want you to show you that by basically, you know, taking positions, and you can do it all the time, whatever value phantom has, you can always invest a certain amount, yeah, wait for a take profit, take that profit, yeah, and wait for a pullback, get into that project again and ride it along to, you know, the long side again. So that's really important, first of all, to make sure you take the profit, you can enjoy the profits or reinvest it, doesn't matter how. But I also want to show you that if you, for example, would buy one phantom way below here for like 20 cents, on a certain moment, your one phantom is like $1.80. Yeah, you would take profit here. And if it retraces back to here for one, you know, dollar for one phantom, you can use that profit here to buy it here, which basically means that you're going to accumulate more coins. I hope you understand this, guys. Do you understand this? If you understand it, just drop something in the chat, okay? Drop a 1 in the chat if you understand it. I want you guys to understand that we have to accumulate more coins, because just think about it. You had one coin here. You take profit here, you buy again for $1.80 coins. So this means you have 1.8 coins here. Yeah. Now make the calculation yourself. One coin here for $3.20. Is this more than almost 2 coins up in these levels? You know what I mean? What is more, one coin at the top or 2 coins at the top? Voila, 2 coins. You know, that's the idea. You can accumulate, you know, you can take profit, you can buy lower here, accumulate. You have 2 coins at the top, and now you have 2 coins for the value of $3.40, which is almost $7. You have profit, instead of having one coin and holding it until the $3.40. That's the only thing that I want to show you guys this evening. 4 different ways to look at it. Or you hold it, you know, or you start taking profit along the side, which very small profits, like 20-30%. The third one is like 40-75%, and the fourth one is basically everything over 75%, even more than 100%, taking profit. You know, enjoy it. Everything is based still on money, right? So you still have to pay your bills with the money. You still have to buy your bread with money. You know, you still have to whatever you have to invest in, you know, it's still money. Okay. And crypto is here. Crypto is very present now, you know, and especially in the future. We believe in crypto, but make sure you just cash. Make sure you take some profit, you know. And if it's not only taking profit, you can accumulate some coins and make sure at the end you have more coins and more profit at the end. So okay, I hope this was clear. I hope this was valuable. And guys, if you have other questions, please go ahead, let me know.